Hi there. Okay, so from the early 20th century until 1980, about, the kibbutz movement is doing really, really good from economic point of view. Let's understand why and where the roots are. And for this, we'll jump 120 years ago to the beginning of the 20th century. What do we see? We see a bunch of people, young people, coming from most of them Europe, most of them East Europe. They are full of values, they are full of principles, and they have dreams, lots of dreams, to make the whole world this equal and freedom and justice. Those are the dreams, right? And like all young people, they don't think that they can fail. They don't think that this is something stupid. This is a good beginning. If you have high dreams and you don't think that you can fail and you don't think it's stupid. And that's exactly what they do. By the way, they have no clue about agriculture. They have no clue about how to manage a community. They have no clue about industry, nothing. Still, this is what they believe. So, where do we go from here? They start a community, which later we call a kibbutz. And in this kibbutz, they have branches. Now, how do they deal with those branches? And why do they need it? They need it not because they want to make business. They need it to support their own dream, the values, the social values that they bring with them, of equality and so on, and freedom. So no one is giving them money. They need to work. It's only desert and swamps around us. All they think is about how we can help others. They think about other people. This is one thing. And then they start the branches, the economic units. And at the top, or it's not the top, this is the kibbutz. It's not the top. In each economic unit, there is someone, in Hebrew it's called Rakaz Anaf. He is the one who is guiding, who is leading that branch. He is not a manager. There is no, he's not, his name in Hebrew is not manager. Okay? He's just controlling, he's leading this branch. Very, very important to understand this. And this leader is consulting continuously with other people about everything that is going on in this branch. All the professional issues. And if he's not sure or the things are really very costly and so on, he will go to the kibbutz member meeting, the central meeting, and will get their support as well, which is very often. He's getting the backing of the kibbutz, and I don't remember any occasion when one of them was kicked out, even when he was not good. Okay? So he's getting the back of the kibbutz, the backing of the kibbutz, and this is very secure. He's working harder than anyone else. By the way, he's getting money just like anyone else. The same budget. It's a small budget, because the housing is getting from the kibbutz, education for his kids from the kibbutz, healthcare from the kibbutz, but still there is a budget. So why people that are getting the same budget, even if they go to sleep at the beginning of the month, when they wake up at the end of the month, they will still get the same budget. They will still live in the same house and eat the same food, which they get for free. And wake up in this beautiful environment. By the way, behind me is Jerusalem. And the big building is the hospital where I was born, Hadassah. So why? And I think this is part of the magic. The reason for motivation, why people are doing it. And they are doing it because they enjoy it. First of all, because they feel that they have to do it to help Israel. They have to do it to help the kibbutz. They have to do it for their friends in the kibbutz, for the other members. They have to do it because they came from such a terrible background, they don't want to do it to see it again. And so the inner motivation is so powerful that this is what really moving the kibbutz and the people. It's not about them, it's about outside, to help others, to make sure that things that was so bad before will not return. So the motivation is coming from the inside. It's not any boss that is sitting up there and telling the workers, go to work, you're not working enough. And the result is that people are working much, much more and much harder than most of the people that I know in other places outside the kibbutz. And I remember when I came back and started to work after the army, I mean, a typical working day was 12 hours. But there were days of 16 hours. Not because someone stood and told me to do it, because I felt that I didn't finish to do what I had to, and I have to do it. And that's it. Okay? So, this is the kind of motivation that you get. Nowhere else you will get it. And because of this, the kibbutz is so successful because people find the power from inside to motivate themselves and the reasons, which is always for someone else, for something else, which is much greater than themselves. It's never about you. It's always about someone else. And this is respected in the kibbutz. This is what you are taught to act according to. So this is really working well, and the kibbutz is doing great, just doing great. And then things change. And this is in the next chapter. Bye-bye.